got me about to doze off. I ran out of Papa. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trust passing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a couple off. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game? I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just went bought her a stroller. My just lost his father. I just went bought her my shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mom, man. I can do. I just called him and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a Rover. I thought that I told you my the talking. I'm back on the road again. Been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These don't wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream. Though you just gotta open your eyes.
Stepping up for the Guardians,
leading off tonight,
Stephen Kwan.
The left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Mookie Betts in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Marsh settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Lane Thomas.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 8, Lane Thomas.
And a base hit into right center field. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's...
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. Safe. And they lead by 2.
No, he's safe.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Jhonkensy Noel stands in now, looks at that one inside. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Noel off of first with 2 away. That misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there, and on the mound it can be pretty frustrating.
Harper takes it to the bag. That ends the inning. And Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
For the Phillies, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That clips the corner. Tap foul at the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Up the middle, bats up with it. Sends it to first. Schwarber out of the play. Trey Turner now. First offering, and it just misses. One out, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Simeon hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
The center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Missing inside, and that is ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that is that. Top of the second, and now the veteran catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Suarez back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next offering is in for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a pitch.
Ball 1.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Just missed it. Back to the top of the lineup, Stephen Kwan will hit next. To the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Betts. That's a laser base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. And the batter now, Carlos Santana. In the dirt. That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
Boom, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And a rope into center field, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Here comes Lane Thomas. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Foul ball there. Got him. That's the 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's Alec Bohm. That one in there across the letters.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Betts slings it across and quickly 1 away in the second. Max Kepler at the plate.
Max Kepler.
And first offering is fouled off. Inside, just missed. And there's a foul ball. Thomas takes it in for the out. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around according to Clyde Washington. That one is upstairs. 2 outs, base is empty. There's a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back at Citizens Bank Park. On to the third inning. Here is Marcus Semien. That one drilled left field. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Jhonkensy Noel getting ready to hit. In the air out towards right center. Castellanos moves on it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. Here's Leody Taveras. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Tries to hold up. Appeal to first. Didn't go. One away with a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. Line drive. Caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Smith takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that is cut on and missed. And the count even 1-1. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time. 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. That one ripped. Thomas going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
JT Realmuto, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. And downstairs. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Schwarber, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Now it's 3-2. Makes the catch. Inning over. On to the 4th. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And that one ripped to left and foul ball. That clips the corner.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Gloves it on the dive. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Castellanos makes the grab, 2 down. Carlos Santana, the next to hit, 1 for 2.
Hey.
Squirts away a little bit.
0-1's the count.
Two outs.
Hey.
Squirts away a little bit.
0-2.
Oh and 2 now. And down on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, Trey Turner at the plate. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Taveras settles under it, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Bryce Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London.
Did he go?
Is that when we went with the knee slide?
Exactly, and really into it, too. He yelled, "I love soccer," over and over while going through the high-five line of the dugout.
When in Rome, as they say.
For London, fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Kwan moving back. And out of here. He circles the bases, and they're on the board. It's 3-1. Marsh stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. And here comes Alec Bohm. Grounded out his first time. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Lane Thomas now. Slice down the right side.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
A little bit low, and that's ball 1.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Challenge.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Taijuan Walker.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Noel lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now here is Leody Taveras. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
On the ground. Dive, and he's got it. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now back.
Josh Smith digs in for the Guardians.
Smith.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Just missed. That's a strike. Smith stands at second with two gone. And a swing and a miss down on strike. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball one and a pitch inside.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Throw on to Santana. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. This is Bryson Stott. That's inside, and that's ball one.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Kwan right there to make the grab. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Ripped on the ground to second. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Mookie Betts now, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 180 pounds, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2011. Tosses across to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And up next for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. In the air, left field, Kepler corrals it. And that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, at the plate, JT Realmuto. Bieber back to work. Taveras makes the grab, 1 down. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 2 in this one. Outside, and it's 1-0. The Guardians leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Just missed. Next pitch misses inside. And now 3 balls and a strike.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Taveras has a beat on it. 2 down. Here's Trey Turner.
Always we know, just some things we should.
Slings to first, and that is the inning. we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Lane Thomas.
The right fielder, number 8, Lane Thomas.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Nice grab. The throw, and very nicely done for the out. Now it's Marcus Semien. 3 for 3s, doubled twice and singled. Swing and a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Semien on the way to third. Coming home. He will score.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Josh Smith digs in for the Guardians. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Noel at second with 2 down. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Marsh moves under it. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, Bryce Harper to the plate. That one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Outside corner, got him looking. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Kwan sprinting after it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 43, Anthony Banda.
And right back to the mound. To first, inning over. We go to the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Higashioka. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. So digging in, Stephen Kwan. And the first offering is not close. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left field, down the line. Kepler pulls it in on the run. Now it's Mookie Betts. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That's to third. Boom. Zips it to first, and Betts is gone. On to the bottom of the eighth, and now the right. Fielder Nick Castellanos. Swing and a miss, strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Could be extra bases, and that's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. Here's the second base. Bryson, so now a pinch hitter. West. Wilson, nice opportunity for him. Runner at second, but nobody out.
Now pitching for Cleveland.
In there for strike one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the. Time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Check swing called strike. And that is strike two. No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now it is JT Realmuto. Taveras under it. 2 away. So man aboard. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. That one's in there. That is strike two.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what.
And he got him. Strike three. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Lifted in the air, right center field. Marsh moves under it. Puts it away for the out. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Slapped foul. Swung on, belted. That's back there. That's long gone. And they add a run. It's 7-1. One down. Marcus Semien digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall. 2 down, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Jhonkensy Noel. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
That's outside.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Paul drills it in for the out. So Harper stands in. He's already homered in this game. Kopech, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. That one back. And it's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they cut it to the lead. It's 7-2. Now a chance for Brandon Marsh. That just misses. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of inning number 9. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. So up next, Alec Bohm. And that is the ball game. Bieber with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he should. A start.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be, so I ease to what's
Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back, right under you, bringing me back to life with you. Cherry tree, oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me with a grip from ear to ear, always standing tall. If I could be just like your leaves, sunken streams inside my mind won't go away. If I could be just like your leaves, sunken streams inside my mind won't go away. No lie, you like complete me. Your fruit so right, sweet tree. Roots run deep, high up, but you never look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back, right under you,
right, ready to get underway.
Leading off the afternoon
And now for the Phillies,
Philadelphia,
Trey Turner.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now here is Harper. And there's one away. Now here is Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Turner stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And he deals. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Hit in the air, center field. Rojas moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia and towing the slab here, Christopher Sanchez. What should we keep an eye on here?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the first baseman, Bryce.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Fired to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Alec Bohm digs in now.
Well, they made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that ends the inning. Second inning set to go. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Next offering is fouled back. Hit in the air out to center field. Rojas hauls it in, and there's one away. Now batting Max Kepler.
Batting fifth.
Second inning here, no score.
Kepler.
Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's JT Realmuto.
The catcher.
It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Smoked on the ground to second. Stott over to first in time. And Realmuto is out. Third out, and that ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle Schwarber.
Squeaks through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 2-1 now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 1-0. Base is empty, one away. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. That's towards center. Rojas settles under this one. Squeezes it. And there's 2 down. And now it's JT Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out. Rojas makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top half of the third inning. This is Bryson Stott. Lifted in the air down the left side. Kepler hauls it in for the out. 1 down. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Fly ball down the line. Castellanos moves on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So the batting order turns over. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. 2 outs, base is empty. Nasty pitch right there. And now 2-2. The other way, Harper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. That one to first. Harper steps on first for the out. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
1 out, base is empty.
2 strikes.
And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
And it one-hops the wall. Flying around third is Turner. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Back-to-back base hits. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. And a swing and a miss. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. And now, Bryce Harper. And that is out of play. Misses off the plate. And a count now even up. Hard hit, right side. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Up next for
so
Philadelphia,
digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Up the middle, Turner. Over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2-2 count.
Here's a 2-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. So the inning is still alive with Nick Castellanos coming to the dish.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Castellanos settles under it and makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out.
Brand new steady, heavy as a
ready to go. And now for the
Leading off
Jays,
tonight for
Dalton
Toronto,
Varsho.
the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
And that's in for a strike. And the home opener is underway. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Anthony Santander in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
All over that one right there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too
Vladimir
excited like a lot of guys do and pull
Guerrero.
off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bo Bichette up to the dish. In there at the knees. And that is strike 1. Late swing fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And now here's the veteran DH, Kyle Schwarber. And there's a foul ball. And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one not close. Now 2-2. He goes down looking. Here's Turner now. That's in there. 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
On the ground to third, Clement. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Harper now. A little bit low. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And there's a ball. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is outside. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. And it's even up. That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's outside. And that's ball three.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Barger makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and stepping in is the speedy Andres Gimenez. Late with the swing there. Gimenez hitting fifth in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Caught him looking for the K. Ernie Clement now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Castellanos should have this one, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Not even close there. 1-0. And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2 down. Throw over to first. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Hits softly on the ground, left side. Boom. Throws on to first. And that is the third. Bottom of the second. And now Alec Bohm. Gausman back to work. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. And misses inside. Gimenez on the run towards the line. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Max Kepler at the plate. Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Inside. And now it's even 1-1.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Barger makes the play. That's out number 2. This is Bryson Stott. Varsho on the move. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Here's the veteran outfielder, George Springer. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Fastball is outside. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. One away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Swings through that.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Next offering upstairs. That one missed. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Anthony Santander at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. And that's in for a strike.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles. But you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a ball popped up. Boom. On the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes Real Muto. That pitch in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that's down and away.
1-1.
Next offering is downstairs. And that's outside.
3-1.
Swing and a miss.
Full count.
And no one can get there. And that turns the lineup over.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep.
They get one. He's out. The tag, and they get him at second. That's a double play. Trey Turner now.
The shortstop.
In for a strike. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fires to first on the run, and that's a nice play to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's in there.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Chases that one out of the zone. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Grounds one to short. Throws to first. Out. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Andres Jimenez. Struck out looking his first time. Fouled off left side. And it's strike 2.
Pitch location right there. Tough to pull that with you and take it towards the first base side of the field.
Foul ball still 0-2. Blue Jays down a run. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one misses in the dirt. And there's a ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Marsh moves under it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now it's Alec Bohm. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's down and in.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Check swing, went around. 3 balls and a strike. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Fires across the diamond. That's the 3rd out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. What a stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to left his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Grounded out his first time up. Right through there for a strike. Kirk, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. JT Realmuto steps in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Slider right there. 1 out, bases empty.
1 strike.
Barger has this one sized up. Brings it in. 2 up, 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Outside low, and that is ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's a little bit low.
Full count.
Jimenez. On to first.
He's out.
Schwarber out of the play. All set for the top of the sixth. Here's George Springer to start it off. First pitch misses.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Struck him out looking. And now it's Dalton Varsho. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Grounder off the pitcher. Yet he beats the throw. He's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Santander now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Just missed. Man at first, one away. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. Varsho leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. That one the other way. Stop. And the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning. Trey Turner at the plate. Gausman back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball tight to the...
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they had a pair. It's 5-zip. March stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Reaching down, makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed. Springer drop step going back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. He nails one out to right. 2nd home run of the inning for him, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0. Castellanos up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Varsho moving under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Swing and a miss. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time, and that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him. New pitcher on now, Carlos Hernandez.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Over to Stock for one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stock.
The second baseman, Bryson Stock.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Springer there makes the catch, and there's one down. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2. One out and a runner at second. Fires over to Guerrero. Schwarber out on the play. Trey Turner with a chance now. 1 for 3. Foul ball. Ripped, but it curls foul. Realmuto on third with 2 out. Popped in the air. Left field. And that is that. Ready to begin the 8th, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. They say it went. Hernandez in his 3rd season, 27 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Ripped on a line, makes the grab, 1 away. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Dalton Varsho. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. And there's the strike.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now it's going to be Bryce Harper. Barger, long run. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Marsh in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here comes Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 in this one.
Number 57, Chad.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Varsho on the move. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hernandez back to work. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Out to center. Marsh makes the play, and there's one down. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Foul ball.
The Phils up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Marsh going back on the warning track and hauls it in. So it's their last chance in this one. And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. And it's fouled away. They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
Hernandez is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Wheeler with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should.
On the deal I just signed, I don't need to live controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes, I dance on my own, and so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus, with it dependent, it's punching, it's reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist, skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle, the same as how I be preferring my venison. Windleton blacker than minimum sentence, and I was apprenticing under a villain. Face full of metal to pay my respects. I slaughtered my dentist to get his new grilling. The incoming call from Shibuya Connect. The look in my closet, it's mold on the ceiling. Master Piquet Aaron Donald, it's hard to explain the rush of a feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. This VVS choke, I call it a trail. Bent over the time, my monitor fell. Cloaking the vice on the rolls, it look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. This brioche and toast in the world. The tarragon butter moon walking the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power scout of Gucci Cox. I still cannot locate a city. The rest of digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rest of digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rest of digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rest of digits. I found a way to go get it. Yeah, I feel like Joe Horn. All that is scoring and playing and set up another table for 2. I step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my Cartier buff. Excuse me a second. Don't really matter the Lord or yo, I'm a tenant of furnace. Love a hotel after candle at dinner. The room that we in is impeccably furnished. See a little daylight and turn on the burners. Flip a little switch for the Deacons who cheer the spike strips. MS Supreme 98 size 11 and crushing my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger. They match so perfectly with this new ghost. They're trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it. I take it back and split it at Williamson. I'm gonna be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram, 1-on-1 cast iron skillet. Way I've been raising my price, I'm grateful as ever, cause it took a village. Way I've been the shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer working with, not really feeling. Needed a breath, so I bit on a bullet. I still got some cracks in my molars. Get on a flight at my Broward headquarters as soon as the weather gets colder. 7 consecutive strikes like professional. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rancid digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rancid digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rancid digits. I found a way to go get it.
Education, but I can see right through a powder face on a painted fool. Let me slip through. Why you tryna hold me back? I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that. Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that. Yeah. They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news. I don't worry about people in my face. I hit them with the style and grace, and watch the ankles break. Whoa, whoa. I know you wish I would fade away, but I got more to say. Lord, they pray. Ow! Let me slip through. Why you tryna hold me back? I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that. Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that. Yeah. They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news. All day, all night. All right. All day, all night. All right. Oh, why? All day, all night. Oh, why? All right. Oh, why? All day, all night. Oh, why? They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad.
Ready to go now? Here's
Leading
Trey
off tonight
Turner.
for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
And that one fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the dirt,
2-2.
and the count is even, 2-2. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Castellanos.
That's a hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Right.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
In the dirt, blocked. Here comes a pitch. That finds the mark on the inside corner. That one inside. Look out.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That's inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Canna coming on and makes the grab. And that is that. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL-NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And next up for the Royals, Freddie Fermin. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Salvador Perez.
And ball 1. It's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
That one ripped, but foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Mark Canha. And that misses. Ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Check swing, called strike.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
Good, the changeup right there just pulled the string.
That one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
This one in the air, right field. And that will end the inning. Back here in Kansas City, top of the second. And now for the Phillies, Weston Wilson. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Ragans, in his third season, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Nabs it, and a quick out, number one.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
JT Realmuto now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Not close with that one, and 1-1. Out. Number 2. Now batting Max Kepler. First pitch just misses. No score here in the second. Check swing and he went. And it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
3-1.
2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Going, gone. Max Kepler knocks one out. It's 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Johan Rojas getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top of the second. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting 9, the designated hitter, Kyle.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
In the dirt, but kept close. The 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Garcia makes the grab, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Kauffman Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City, Missouri, home of the Royals. These fans watched their team reach the postseason last year for the first time since 2015 when they won it all.
And they took a massive step forward with their development, and the numbers back it up. They won 30 more games in 2024 compared to 23.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Jonathan India at the plate. That's off the mark. 1-0. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Vinny Pasquantino will hit next.
Pasquantino.
And that's down and away.
1-0. No, that missed. That's a ball. 2-0.
Late swing, foul to the left. 2 outs, base is empty. That one fouled off. 2-2. Fastball is outside.
Count's full.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. On to the third inning, and now the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Philadelphia, the
Reagans back to work.
Turner.
That one's deep. And it hits the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Castellanos at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Next pitch is downstairs. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fair ball. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Harper batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next offering is outside. No outs. Runners at first and third. A changeup missing. 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Pasquantino. Throw home. He beats it. It's 2-1. Alec Bohm digs in now. Flied to right his first time. Inside, just missed.
Well, these Phillies do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Canna snags it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Wilson stands in now, looks at that one inside. In the dirt, runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. That's inside. And now 3-0.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
So they're all loaded up. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ball.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch
One
down.
ball, no strikes.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here! Grand slam! And they add on. It's 6-0. One down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. First offering misses badly for ball one. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here in the third and final game of the series. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Weimer. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Johan Rojas. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And now a 2-out opportunity for Kyle Schwarber.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Schwarber swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Weimer on the move. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third, here's the center fielder, Joey Weimer. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
1-1.
Falling behind 2-1.
If I can't play around with him here, it's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And that one is off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Weimer stands at second with no outs. That clips the corner.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Count is full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Couple of singles back-to-back. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. And now 2-1. And misses inside.
You got a full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up. Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And 1-2. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. And now, Mark Canha. He's 0 for 1.
Mark Canha.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
It's 0-1.
The other way. He'll do it himself. They limit the damage here. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Trey Turner at the plate.
Number 46, John Schreiber.
Pasquantino makes his way towards it. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Swinging a foul straight back. Misses inside. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Just off the outside edge. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. That misses, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Brings it in. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And takes low for ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings and misses. And it's a 3. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go, bottom 4. Now here is Michael Garcia. And that's fouled off. Swings through that one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Down the line. And a foul ball. And that
That's the
skips
ball.
in the dirt.
2-2.
And delivers
That's the ball.
outside.
Got a full count.
Hit in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
India in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty. Right side. In plenty of time to first, and there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Vinny Pasquantino. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
That's
inside. And that's ball 1. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State.
That's a ball.
And that's downstairs and outside. Canna makes the grab, and there's 1 down. So digging in, Weston Wilson. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Looking to start something with 1 gone. Weimer snags it for the 2nd out. 2 down, base is empty. And now it is JT Realmuto. There's a strike. Schreiber, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Weimer under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Joey Weimer. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 1 out now. Orion Kerkering will take over here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground to the left. Turner zips it across, and Witt is out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Fermin at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Fermin checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. Cut on and lifted in the air. Castellanos gets under it. That is the inning. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Max Kepler at the plate.
Kepler. Now pitching for the Royals, number 73, Sam Long.
Way back there. And it hits the fence. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Safely into third with a leadoff triple. Runner at third, nobody out. Here's a speed threat, Johan Rojas. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he held up. No outs, runner over at third. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gets it to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. And the runner stays where he is. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, not close. And another ball. One away with a runner at third. Outside with a breaking ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And ball four, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Number 56, Hunter Harvey.
Turner stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
1-0.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up.
Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Save!
No, he's in there. Safe!
Now, Nick Castellanos. In there, and it's 0-1. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he can't come up with it. And he's out on the tag. And that will end the inning. Bottom of the 6th. So here's the Royals DH. Salvador Perez. Kirkering back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Late on that fastball.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is down low. Good eye right there.
Full count.
That's hard hit on the line. Rojas makes the grab, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a...
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe. And the misplay costs him. Man at first with 1 gone. Mark Canha steps in for the Royals. Runner on the go. Rips one to right, and it stays fair. And he boots it. Coming home. He'll score, and he'll pull into second safely.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Garcia up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. That's off the inside corner, and now 2-0. And that one is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. One out, the runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Headed towards the corner, and a foul ball. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and it's caught for the out. And to the plate for Kansas City, Jonathan India.
1-0.
In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Number 41, Daniel Lynch.
That one finds the corner. 0-1. Weimer calls it in, and there's one away. And the batter now, Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
0-1.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. On the ground. A dive. He's got it. Over to first. And he gets him. Nicely done. 2 outs. Base is empty. This is Bryson Stott. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies. Edmundo Sosa looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Canna gets under it. Corrals it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Now pitching for
Joe
the
Ross on to pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws, and it beats him. What a play. And next up for the Royals, Joey Weimer, 1 for 2.
Number 8, Drew Waters.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Wastes no time there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
To second, there's one, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. Runner on the go to the right side, and that squirts through. Here comes Witt around third. He'll score easily. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Perez at the plate now. That's ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Castellanos makes the play, and that's the inning. Back here in Kansas City. We're at the top of the 8th,
Now
and here's the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Number 53, Carlos.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Max Kepler now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. Estevez, the tall righty, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Witt over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Johan Rojas. The next to hit. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Brandon Marsh trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
2 down, nobody on. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Blanco.
Pinch hitting for the Royals, number 9, Trevor Larnach.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Pitch in the dirt, and the count 1-2.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a base hit up the middle. So a man on base to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling.
Now on the bump, Jordan Romano.
Number 68.
Digging in, Mark Canha.
Romano.
And there's the strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Over to Turner for 1, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia, 1 for 3.
1-0.
In the dirt. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 in this one.
India.
Ball one, no strikes.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That one finds the corner. Strike one. That one missing inside.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. There's one. Over to first, safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Turner with the throw to first. And the lefty reliever does his job. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. This guy with light tower power. On the corner for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. First pitch, and he just misses. He was late there. Strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Finish him.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Drew Waters. Right through there for a strike. And that one missing low.
Ball.
So now 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Full count.
Ground ball right side. Sosa fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Witt in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. That one misses. And the count is 2-0. They say you win.
2-1.
And a foul ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one.
Pitching change here, Carlos Hernandez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. With the tying run at the plate, we're in the last half of the ninth inning. The next offering misses. 2-1.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you...
Now this one gets through. Coming home. He'll score. Now a relay to third. The tag out. So they're down to their final out. Here's Trevor Larnach. That one inside, and that is ball one. Late with the swing there.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One strike away. Pitch misses. The count now 2-2.
2-2.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the...
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah. To make another mob, to change another God, an angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb, the big homie in charge, main culprit at large.